go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Like a Ron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, they brought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the monkey pass, homie. I ain't walking there, Brody. In New York, hook me up like some Timberlands, homie.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Red on red. Nice up. Go, let's go. Go. Sink right.
Lawrence starting with a throw. Finds a seam down the middle. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game, too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense. Got to be explosive. They put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The first carry now, Brashard Smith. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. They're working a couple yards past the line. Eric Armstead there on the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 3rd and just 2 to go. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's incomplete left side. And no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He has it at the 13. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Hey, center. Run! Hey, kill! Hey, kill!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you could create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Done. It's 30, 11, Agate.
Another try following the sack. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Done. It's Hey, Jupiter. 11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's looking deep once again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
Think right open. These are 24. Hey, 11. Go. Let's go. Go. 13, Lou. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Going power with a big tight end. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
That's what I call a go-for-broke call right there. Had that one saved up for a specific spot, and it fell just short of getting in the touchdown.
They've been kept down so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, run. Hey, son. Think right. Hey, I'm gun. Think right. Hey, kill. Go. Silver.
Now it's Lawrence. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
There's 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Focus. All right. 11, Agate.
Lawrence throwing here. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And the defender there right after the catch. He stopped at the 17. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it at the 30. And he's The Chiefs trim the lead to 1. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, tomato. Great job. Take right open. 11. 13 loop. Go, let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 28. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Easy. 11, again.
1st down throw. Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
The 27-yard line.
Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
30 left. Take right open.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ron. 11. Hey, go. Behind. 13 loop.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Pistol now for Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long for him here. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
The quarterback clock, it is so important to play into position and playing it efficiently. You got to know, you got to have that clock in your head, because that's enough time in this league to get rid of the ball. That's a lesson this QB's got to learn.
Let's see what they went with on third down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Matt Ariza on to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars taking over on offense. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
30 left. Son, it's a hunt.
Now Lawrence. He just throws this one away.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they're just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, so hot. 30 left. Hey, remark me. Watch the whip. Sink right. Hey, kill. Go. 11.
Lawrence looking to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Easy. Route. Darn, they said hot. 11, Agate. 13, Lou. 11, Agate. Go, let's go. Go. Hey, I'm gone. Go. 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He fires one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Kansas City.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-score game before halftime. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, we know that every single possession in this league is a premium. And these ones right before halftime with the clock dwindling down, well, they become even bigger. Setting your offense up for success with a return like that, you couldn't script it any better.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, Kill, switch. 30 left, think right. Hey, Kill.
Lawrence working from the gun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. Little tacks on an extra point. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First down throw, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He'll throw it. He's going deep this time. Tried connected with Brown, but it's intercepted. And the Jaguars do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is Cook to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's caught, Jalen Royals. Down to the 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sails through good. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
Chiefs 21.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
On red. Take side. 13 loop. Loop. Take right open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go. Let's go. Here we go.
From just shy of midfield on second down. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Brings up third
In
down.
theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. He lost it deep left. Got his man. Thomas has it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make a 9-point advantage. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. He finds Brown right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
The give here on second. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Stopped by Foye Oyuoku. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, you look like you make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Take right open. Here we go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he gets just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Go, let's go. Go. 11.
From midfield on second down. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Jaguars first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
And it's 3rd down.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this third down. To the air, Mahomes. He finds Worthy complete. And he's stuck cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48. He lets one fly deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Same right. Red on the red. Darn, this one's hot. 13 Lou.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. Lawrence working from the gun. He's trying another one deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
From the 41, he's going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Red. Hey, Soko, high. 11. Hey, Bill. 11, Agate.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage. at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Gun. Take right open. 11. 30 left.
First down from the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Take right.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Near the goal line. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Complete left side to Thomas. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars make it a 24-point ball game. On now is Cook to kick this away.
The kickoff for the Jaguars.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Another carry for him. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. 11, hat. Go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. They get 37 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season.
Hey, kill.
1st down throw, Lawrence. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
right. Hey, I'm gun. 13, Luke.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Hey, go. On, this is on. 30 left.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Jaguars keep running away with this. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2. From the 43. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Try and pick this up on the ground. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
I can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.